So this is the second try today of this video. I'll tell you how I felt, let's say how I felt with the foster home. Not foster parent, foster host. And first thing is first. Mrs. I don't want to say her name, but the family host, took care of us. She cooked and she cleaned and she made sure that things are clean. And these are the positive things. And these are the negative things. I can assure you that you learn both. She took away things and didn't bring it back. For example, if it's not her way, for example, here is the door. She saw one stain at the door, and she accused me without a warning, without anything, and she said that I must clean it. I don't want to clean your door. You can't prove if it's mine. And I don't go with dirty hands in the room, so I have my rules too. And I refused to clean it, but she only looked at what's wrong with us and served it in front of our noses. There are two people here, me and my roommate. I remember once she held a vacuum cleaner underneath my bed, and she wants me to feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for her. I didn't make you do such a job. So shut up, I told her, you are paid for this. They get the money from the ministry for me, to take care of the sick person. So I wonder how many sick persons they have, because they don't want to be foster host anymore, because there is very little money in it, but it's money. And I told her, you're paid for this. If you want to slay pigs, if you want to, I don't know what she could what she could do here. For example, if you were looking for a pension, I don't know what you were looking for. And I don't know why you accepted it only for the money. Because who wants to be a foster host? Nobody. And I can't imagine the people there are worse than her. So I told her, this is your job, you get paid for vacuum and for cleaning stuff. And she got angry with me like a typical Slavonic person. They all live in a big lie, but they consider it to be truth. So they get very angry when they hear the real truth. And the real truth in this case is you getting paid for it, and I don't want to do it. Yes, she had problems with my hair. I told you already. She had problems in my hair because it's a long hair, and you find it here and there somewhere. Come on, your daughters have long hair. I can't imagine how you behaved when your daughters lived with you. Now nobody lives with you. They only come here with their children and to leave the children or to buy her food. So be happy. So at least you get that. Yes, she told me, you have to be beaten up because you don't eat my soup. This is unbelievable. She beats people because she would like to beat people because they don't eat her soup. Your soup stinks. You don't know how to make it. When I make a soup, I eat it. I eat 2 plates of soup and I don't eat anything else. But your soup doesn't have vegetables, doesn't have anything, and it's a shitty stinking soup. And she pushed the bills in front of my nose, and I told her, what do you want? You get a refund for it, because if they need to pay something extra, they must get paid. Only they have to have a bill. We're not her children. She acts like we are her children, and she's gonna scream at us. She didn't let me use internet, and the TV works on internet. It's the 21st fucking century. I don't have internet for months because my recovery didn't last for 2 or 3 weeks. It's like for months, and it wasn't that bad. There are worse cases than me. Only it got worse because doctors didn't, I don't know actually why. Maybe doctors didn't take care of me. Maybe they released me from the hospital too early. I don't even know. But I do know that it was something was messed up. And I still don't hear on my right ear, and nobody seems to give me corticosteroids, which I need. They give me only for blood pressure, sugar, things like that, for movements, not to get stuck, because your body, there is a fear that my body will be stiffed, but I practice every day. Anyway, I know a robber, a pickpocket. He's probably in prison now. Who knows where he is? He spares these poor people. He doesn't steal from the poor people. And this host family, she throws everything. She throws everything, or threatens like throwing away. She will throw away things if to prove something. You have nothing to prove. You steal from the person who has nothing, or very little actually, and she's paid for it. So these are my experiences with a foster host, and I can't wait to do something about it. I can't wait to leave. It's possible for me to open my own job. I don't know how will it be, but it will be. So the way you ask me, social worker, for example, the way she asked me how do you feel, she doesn't ask me. She asks, it's very important that how do host family feels with a sick person. So this is how I feel as a sick person, as a user of your services. I suppose the woman needs immobile, old, without hair and without teeth. I remember because of this door, she took my toothbrush and didn't let me wash my teeth. So if you're gonna get money for that, you can just leave the fucking job. If this is your money, and the host family, the host person, the foster host, actually she said many times, like, I don't have to do this. Why do you do this then? Why do you do this for 10 years? People are only dying here because they're old and sick. They didn't have a proper institution for me. So host family was the only option for them. So I can't believe it. Instead of making one little building, who will take care of people and employ people, like nurses. You don't have to have a doctor, just nurse. They don't have that. It's very efficient to pay the host family and to fuck around with the sick people. I don't believe this, but it's truth. It's my country and it's truth. Everything is possible in my country. So this is all from me for today, and this is what I think about foster families. If you want to listen, then listen. They're not humane in a certain way that you might expect. They're not humane. They only do it for the money and for the must. Like my host family, she does everything because everything is a must. So you must do it, so you must. You go ahead and must all the time. I've learned in life that the best way for people like that is to leave them alone.